What's up, my friends? Welcome to this amazing day, right? Happy Friday to you. This is November 3rd, 2023. There'll never be another November 3rd, 2023. So make sure you ball completely out. Don't hold anything back. By the end of the day, make sure you're empty and you're ready to just lay down and go to sleep. You've exhausted all of your possibilities today. You maximize the day. That's the goal for today and every day hereafter, my friend. Listen, this life is delicate. This life is precious, but this life is also yours. Own it to the fullest, my friend. Max out completely. Ball completely out the day. Right? So here's the thing. You got to have a gratitude session with God each and every day. So make sure that's the first thing you do. Show your appreciation for life. Because life is just like real estate. Whatever we appreciate increases in value. But whatever we don't appreciate decreases in value. Even your life, my friend. Listen, real quick, I just want to tell you, to all the people out there that desire a lot, that have a big appetite for accomplishing things and a big appetite for success, that's great. That's a great appetite. But you got to feed yourself accordingly. See, what I mean is that you got to make sure you playing the game that's going to give you that result. See, a lot of people out here talking about they want this or want that, but yet they still fishing in the shallow waters, right? They only fishing in the waters that can get your feet wet. You can stand in the water you fishing in. That's how shallow it is. You can get your feet wet. That's not going to get you the big rewards. That's not going to get you what you want. That's only going to get you tadpoles and seaweed, right? What you want, that big appetite, those desires that you have, you got to venture out to the deep waters, my friend. You got to venture out to the deep waters. That's where you're going to find those big, big fish, right? Otherwise, you're wasting your time standing up close to the shore. Ain't no big fish coming up there because it's not enough water to sustain them. They need a lot of water to soak in and swim in. You ain't going to find it in the shallow waters. You got to venture out to the deep waters. But here's why most people don't venture out to the deep waters. Because those currents are strong. They're not sure if they can withstand those currents out there. Those currents may knock them over and make them drown. See, it's good to have the big desires and want a lot, had a big desires, but you got to also play that big game. You got to venture out to the deep waters. But to whom much is given, much is required. So because you want to get a lot, you want a lot to be given to you, it requires a lot of you. And a lot of it that it requires of you is for you to make sacrifices, for you to be able to withstand being in that deep water where the currents is almost knocking you over, where you got to be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding, and focused on what you want. You ain't got no time to slip. You ain't got no time to take no breaks. You ain't got no time to look to your left or look to your right. You got to stay focused on the task at hand. You got to stay focused on the prize. So again, having those big desires is great. I got those big desires too. But you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You got to be willing to venture out to the deep waters, my friend. You can stay in those shallow waters all you want, but it's not going to feed your desire. It's not going to give you what you desire to have, my friend. It's not going to give you those big rewards and those big accomplishments, because ain't nothing big happening in the shallow waters, my friend. Be big, but also be bold. Be big, but also be prepared. Be big, but also be steadfast and be ready to fight for what you want, my friend. Be great. Happy Friday.